Hello everyone, today we are going to be making different values of each of the hues shown on the color wheel. So if you see here in the middle, we will be putting our pure hues all down the center of our sheet. So I actually have my sheet turned sideways right now just because it's easier for recording. And I am going to be starting off with red, and I will be doing the pure hue of red first. In front of me, I also have my paintbrush that I will be using, a cup of water, and a paper towel, things that are essential when I am using acrylic paint. Because remember, acrylic paint dries really fast. I also don't have a lot of either color because I want to make sure that I am using the paint without wasting it. So again, I'm going to start off with my pure hue. And I'm keeping in mind my craftsmanship, so I'm practicing staying nice inside the lines. And I'm covering this entire area with my pure hue of red. Awesome. So from there, I want to continue this value scale. So if you see, it says shades are going up and then tints are going down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my tints first. And remember, we always add the darker color into the lighter color. So I'm going to take just a little bit of red and mix it directly into my glob of white. That did not change it very much, so I want to take some more red. And create a nice light value. And once I have that first light value, so once you have the lightest value, I actually made a mistake and put it right next to my red. It's not gonna go from red to really light right away. We're gonna put our lightest value, actually, the farthest square away from our red. Okay, because as you work your way away from the red, it's gonna get lighter and lighter. Again, I'm working on staying inside the lines, also trying not to get it on my table because I don't want my table to get dirty. After we do this box and have that one completed, we're gonna take some more red and mix it in to our white. And this should change our value completely. We want it to be different than the first one we put down. So it should get more and more red as we're working our way towards the red. Oh, that's still pretty close to the first one, so I actually want to take some more red. And mix it in. That still looks too close for me. So again, I'm going to take some more red in there. There, I'm happier with this value. So each value, working your way closer to your red, should get even more red. Okay, so each of them are a different value. Okay, so here you can see my value scale. So I have my pure red, and then as I work my way down, it's getting lighter and lighter the farther you get away. So now I'm going to wash my brush off. And now I want to work on my shades. So I have my black already in there. I want to get some new red because my old one has a bunch of white in it, and if we mix white and black and red, we'll actually create a tone because we're graying it down, because white and black make gray. So we want to make sure that we're not doing that. So I got my red. I'm just adding a little bit because I don't need a lot. Whoop. Also, you'll notice how fast acrylic paint dries because our first red that we put down is already dry. So I personally felt like it was a little faint, so I just wanted to put another coat of red over it. The more you layer paint, the more opaque and saturated it will become. Okay, so now, because black is darker than red, I'm actually going to take just a little tiny bit of black, and then I'm going to mix it in with my red, and notice how that changed it really, really fast. Okay, so I might even just take some of this to make it a little bit lighter. And it'll be the most black as it's going far away. So we're kind of doing the opposite now. Because we just put in a little bit of black at first, we're gonna be painting the color with just a little bit of black next to the red. And then the more black you add, we'll get farther and farther away from our pure hue. Because now we're adding these shades. Okay, so that color was actually this one that I mixed right here, and then this color was a little bit darker. But not too much darker. I kind of want to go a little bit darker. But you'll notice that like just a little bit of black goes a long way. Again, we're trying to stay nice in the lines. I like to use my extra hand to hold my paper so it doesn't move on me. Keeping in mind our craftsmanship and also going over my brush strokes to create a nice, smooth, even value across the entire thing so it doesn't look really brush strokey. And it looks nice and flat. So a nice, even, flat value over your entire box. So now we just have one more box, and I'm gonna add even more black to my red. I think it should be darker. Again, I want it to look nice and flat, so go over it a couple times to get rid of your brush strokes. And there you have your value scale for red. So then I'm gonna wash my brush, and we're going to do our next value scale. So we're gonna do the same thing for each pure hue. So after this will be red-orange, then orange, then yellow-orange, and then yellow. So I already have my yellow in here, so we know that this is, again, red, orange, orange, yellow, orange. This one is my pure yellow hue. So this will be my yellow value scale.